I thrifted this string art boat for $5 and I felt like it was fabulous, but it did have a couple areas like I'm showing here that where the string had come loose and I felt like it just needed to be restrung. So I started by taking all of the string off, and I felt like I was taking string off for like 7 years because I wanted to reuse the string, and so I just had to be as careful as I could to pull it off and not break it. And I just would do that. Some of the pieces of string were looser than others, so some of them were easier to come off than others. And I think that at about this point, when I saw all the string like this, I was beginning to question if this is actually a good idea, but I kept working through it till I got to this point. Then as I had pulled it off, I was able to see that there were some nails that were missing, which is why I think that the string came apart in the first place. So then I decided that I felt like the background needed to be cleaned or something. So I pulled off all of those pieces of the boat. After I got all the pieces off, I just kind of felt like maybe the background needed a whole new refresh. So I pulled off it was kind of like a burlap feel. So I pulled that off and then I decided to spray paint it white. So I did that. And then I was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a paint pour. So I did two different colors, a lighter side and a darker side. And I wanted to kind of do a split paint pour because that way there would be like a darker side and a lighter side for like the ocean and the sky. So I poured those different paints and then I just worked on stretching out the paint. And this took, it probably took about 30 minutes to pour the paint, to pour it out and then stretch the paint across it, let it just kind of flow across the board. And I was liking how it was turning out here, which is really exciting because when it comes to a paint pour, you never know how it's going to turn out. I let it dry and then I worked on putting the boat pieces back together, and ta-da! There is, after I restrung the boat, it took a lot longer than just that transition, but I am really happy with how the boat turned out. It's strung differently than it was originally, but I'm happy with it. I haven't ever done a string art before, so this was my first time doing that, and I think it turned out pretty fun, and I'm really proud of this $5 thrift upgrade.